representing our country. Sorry, I get emotional because I know exactly what the athletes have had to go through. And Renee sitting next to me here, in fact, had COVID before she had to go to Tokyo. We have all lost friends, family from the disease. We have all suffered from it, and yet you still continued to persist and to go forward and to go to Tokyo. An unbelievably difficult and unprecedented games. For those who have been before will know the differences. From those who it was your first time, it's unfortunate that you had to experience it in this way. We understand the pressures that have been upon you, and we understand each and everything that you have gone through. And we are so thankful, we are so appreciative, and we are so proud. Some of us who are here at home are going to be kicked out of our homes. We're about to be kicked out of our complexes, our townships, our villages, because we were screaming for you guys at ungodly hours of the morning. So we hope that you know how much love and appreciation South Africa has for you. And I know that I speak for the sports fraternity and the sports community and the sports family as a whole when I say you guys, indeed, each and every one of you, we are so unbelievably proud of you. We appreciate you. Thank you for what you are, what you will become, and everything that you have been to young people, and even the encouragement that some old people probably did not have before you. Thank you, welcome home, and congratulations.
May I please give an opportunity to the President of SASA PD to address us, Ms. Moke Robela.
First of all, is it on?
It is on. It's on. Yeah, it's on here.
There we go.
No, it's on. First of all, I just want to say congratulations and welcome back to each and every one, our athletes, our support system, the coaches, the managers, the medical staff that went with them, and also the extra support that was them. Then to the media, who makes it possible to showcase our athletes for what they are worth, because they get the platform to do that. The only way the outside world is seeing them is when media comes together and actually give our athletes that platform to be able to showcase them, so that to fulfill their dreams for what they want to achieve. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Congratulations to the medalists, and Renee and Tandu. You made us so proud. But remember, even you guys, all of you that gone out there, you waved the flag for us, and we are proud of you as well. Because not only was there medals, there was also world records, there was also African records, and there was a lot of PBs. And be able to go there under the circumstances that you had to excel and that you had to go and show your best, that for me is already a winning nation and coming together as a team. Secondly, I just want to say thank you to all the sponsors. If it wasn't for the sponsors, this wouldn't have been possible. So for every single sponsor that came on board, from the Department of Sport, Recreation, Arts and Culture, up to Lotto, Falskun, Mr. Price, who did the clothing and so on, for all of the sponsors, even small or big, it doesn't matter. You were the people that made it possible for SASCOC at the end of the day to be able to send this unbelievable, unforgettable team to go and present us on that site. So yes, welcome to everybody. I think it's unfortunately today it is Monday, but yeah, Bri, I think, is in order tonight, you know. So you are back at home. So go out there, enjoy it, and most of all, thank you and congratulations to all the athletes who made us so proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. Thank you, Maki. Ladies and gents, I would like to take this opportunity to allow our athletes and their coaches, in short, to share their moments. May I please allow Andrew van Rest to give us her experience.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm really proud to be part of Team ASA, and I'm really honored that the logo in Tokyo was united by emotions, and it definitely was united by emotions. Every single member of this team gave everything on the track while they were jumping, running, throwing, and for me, it was a proud moment to see them just do the best they can. I'm really proud to be part of the team. It was a privilege to actually run and be in Tokyo, as having COVID just a few months ago. For me, it was a big gift to be there, and I'm really proud to come back home. Excited to see my family, but just honored that I could share stories with some of these members, from the medical team to the physios to every athlete, and connect with them and know where they come from in this 5 years and the challenges they went through to be at Tokyo 2021 Paralympic Games. So it was an honor to know them and to find out why they do what they do, and I'm excited for what the future holds for each and every one of them, and I'm honored to be part of Team SA. Thank you.
Coach of Andrun. Andrune.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, it's really lovely to be back home. I think the day that we had some South African lunch there in Tokyo, we realized yeah, how much we miss home. So for us to be back here, it's really, really a great privilege to be back home. For me as a coach, it's always yeah, a very special moment to share the moments with the athletes on the track, and this time it wasn't different. But I think the one thing, like everybody alluded to, there was a lot of difficult times a lot of the athletes went through it. I think as a coach, if you then stand and see how each and everyone performs, it makes you really proud to know the character that they has, the character that they show during that performances. So I think for me, the day when we handed out the numbers with the names at the front, it was about representing your surname, which is part of South Africa, which is part of the character that you hold. And I think I am extremely proud of each and every athlete, coach, manager that was there, and the way they represent us. And that I will always take with me. So to be present there, to hold that moment, and to share that is something that will always stay with me. Like Andrune said, united by emotions. Emotions comes with memories, it comes with connections, and that is what will stay with me. So thank you. Thank you for sponsors, people that support us in order for us to really have that special moments to share and celebrate. So, and we celebrated with all of you. We could feel the emotions and the support as well, because that travels across the world. So thank you for that. And thank you for supporting not just the medalist, but each and every person that was there. That is really important for me. So thank you.
Thank you, Coach. May I please call on Tando to take the mic and just share with us your experience, my brother. By the way, I think because of you, I might just come back to long jumping, eh?
That's good. That's a good thing. First of all, I'd love to say thank you for everyone for being here. Actually, first of all, I would love to thank my teammates, Team SA. I think in these 4 weeks, 3 weeks, we've grew together, and you know, we've become one. It's always difficult when people ask you, you know, who helped you to become who you are, and I think the team plays a big role. So me and Andrune, I think we might be here in front, but you know, the people behind the cameras, those are the people that play a big role, you know. And then actually, yes, it's very important to go out there and do the execution. But you know, thank you to Team SA. And yeah, I don't know what to say, Koto. And there's a lot to say, man. You know, I'm filled with emotions. I'm quite very emotional. I love, you know, the warmth I got when I got home, back home. It feels nice to be home. And I'm happy, you know, to be able to represent my country, represent people of Mzansi at that high stage. And, you know, it's an honor for me to see that people are actually very happy. And I think that was the whole idea for myself, you know, going to Tokyo. It was to inspire young ones in South Africa. It was to inspire the people of South Africa. I think anything is possible. You know, we just have to believe in ourselves as a country. And yeah, I really hope that I did bring back Ubuntu in South Africa.
Thank you, Ntando. And you did bring back Ubuntu. Definitely. May I please ask Kathy Landsberg to take the mic or come to the front, please?
Hello, everybody. Yeah. Is this on? Yeah. Okay. I think most of it all has been said already, and I want to say that I really see this as a tremendous privilege to be able to be a part of Team South Africa. And I thank each and every one. We learn from each other, we grow together, we grow a bond amongst each other, and the circumstances were difficult, and therefore we get even closer to each other because of that. And yes, it's all been said. So I just want to say thank you very much for making this all possible for us.
Thank you. We've come quite close to the end. I would just like to please, let's welcome the Honorable Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, the Honorable Minister Nathi Mthethwa, to please address us.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Khotso. Yes, thank you very much. Bringing the love, respect, congratulations, felicitations from the government to our heroes who are here with us, with their coaches. The President here has spoken for everybody. The VP has represented the entirety of SASCOC. Really for us is to thank our heroes. Start with the bigger team, Team South Africa as they've said, but they were not going to be where they are if they didn't have this support from managers, from coaches, from home, Uma Mala Payana, families. I was asking for the mother of Dando, wanted to see her, and they showed me the mother, so I thought it's a sister. Emma, maybe I was mistaken. Can you stand, Mama? We see you. So, I mean, I would be excused to have made a mistake, you know. And also we had the boys from school. Your schoolmates were here, the teachers and everybody to cheer you up. We also have, of course, Figil. Of course, Figil, this is what makes a person, because the government, from where he comes from, Tembisiliani, the mayor here with us, the province where he comes from, and the MEC here with us, supporters of Androne here with us and others at home, and they, with their colleagues who are not with us here, we say congratulations to all of them from the side of government, and specifically and particularly the President. The two of them were able to speak when they were still in Tokyo, and the President spoke to them as well. But thank you very much. Just to say that what they've done, they've actually raised our spirit as a nation. Yes. They've raised our spirit, and they've, you know, touched the lives, not only of youth, not only of young people, of the whole nation. Because those who are youth would want to be like them. Those who are older would want to have their kids to be like them. So they've touched all of us. And that's the major thing here for us. But I must say that for us to continue to be an active and winning nation, we are calling upon all South Africans to ensure that we go through the process of vaccination. Because fans want to go back to stadium. People want to attend events in theaters and everywhere. But if we are not vaccinating as a nation, and if we have not raised enough the herd immunity in our society, we'll always be lagging behind. Many people say when they watch South African channels, they see teams playing without spectators, without fans, and they switch on to other leagues, and they see people full to capacity instead. We want to go back to our normal lives. So all of us have a responsibility. Let's urge each other to ensure that we go through the vaccination process. Our department, together with the Deputy President of the country, are going to launch this drive, because it's a drive. It has incentives, and the incentives is that people will be able to go back to their normal lives. And talking about incentives, when you guys were not around, we actually announced incentives. The details you'll hear from your coaches, they will get, but you deserve, because it's our belief as a department that we should recognize excellence. You are excellence personified, and therefore, together with your colleagues who are not here with us, are going to be incentivized by the government, playing together with our stakeholders, the National Lotteries Commission, because we have to. There's no other way. But thank you very much. Thanks, everyone. And thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. I am sure that the Minister has answered some of your questions already that you would have asked firsthand. So I'm quite happy about that. Isikhathi sishiyile, we are running out of time. And just in closing, I may please quickly allow 2 or 3 questions from the media before the Minister has to head out. I can open that now. Any questions from the media? Yes, sir.
Minister, you partly answered that there will be incentives. I don't know if you're in liberty to say just exactly how much they'll be getting in terms like that, and so we don't have a situation like we did. I know SASCO came under a lot of flack with our able bodies. What should be the conversation going on now, so we don't, in 2024 Paris, we still talking about how we should incentive our Olympics or our Paralympic athletes? Thank you. Mina Tlashela from Newsroom Africa.
Okay, there's Shoni there. Maybe if we can take those 2, and then we respond.
Afternoon, everyone. Congratulations, Ntando and Andrune. My questions are to the both of you. After coming back with silver in Rio 2016, what does it feel like to come back with gold? And secondly, Andrune, you also had, I think, bronze in London. Just your experiences over those many Olympics, but also when you look at your other teammates that are coming up, what's the future of the Paralympic team when you look forward?
Do we have one more question?
Going.
Gone.
Oh, thank you. Maybe Andrew. Ladies first.
Okay. Thank you so much for the question, and so thank you, media, for listening to our stories and also celebrating all of us. I think the question regarding the silver medal I received in Rio, this 5 years since then for me was a lot of difficult challenges, facing financial support in terms of that, and I'm really grateful for the Lotto funding that helped with that. Having COVID and having all those injuries, for me being able to race in Tokyo was a gift, and I went out there to run every single step with God, and I did that, and I experienced so much joy. Having gold and having a 5th place and having or 4th and didn't make the final, each of those events, the most important thing for me was to run with God and to have fun and have joy while doing it. And it was really special to celebrate that. And then in regards to the future, as looking at my teammates, and I think it would be great actually to stand up and to say thank you to all of you for making me proud to be a South African and facing all of your challenges. And leading up to Paris, I think the most important thing is that we value every single athlete in the system and that we look at financial support to support them in this cycle to Paris, and not just financially, mentally and physically also is one of the main things that with COVID that we all faced that I think is truly important in the next phase to Paris, and to value each and every person in the system is something that I really hope that we can do that. Because if you value and you know why you're doing something, it can only grow bigger. And the rest of the world can see that, because South Africans, we are really proud of wearing green and gold clothes, and we can face anything, but we need the tools. And really I hope that this is heard with the right ears, and that we, in a positive mindset, leading up to Paris, that the team can come back stronger. But to each and every one of you sitting there, I'm standing up because I want to see you, and I want to celebrate each and every one of you, because you made me proud to watch you, to hear the stories, to laugh with you, and to celebrate being a South African, because that is what it is about.
Thank you very much, Androne. And the question which has been asked about the incentives, divided into 3 categories. Category 1 is gold. And gold, the athlete would be given 450,000 rands for gold, for 1 gold. That's what is going to happen. With the coach of that athlete would be getting 120,000 rands. Now, on silver category B, the athlete would get 220,000 rands, and the coach will get 70,000 rands. On category C, bronze, the athlete will get 100,000 rands, and the coach will get 30,000 rands. Okay. Now there is another category which is not part of this for breaking the world record. Anyone who has broken the world record, if you know any person, will get 180,000 rand for breaking the record. So that's that. I think it answers it. Okay. No, thank you very much. Okay, we think we're through now.
No, Ntando first.
The question. Oh yeah, just to get back to your question. I think going into Tokyo, it was not about Ntando Mahlangu anymore.
Yes.
It was bigger than that. I think
Yes.
the picture was quite big. You know, I said in one of my interviews before the BIP, you know, the name that comes before Mahlangu is South Africa.
Yes.
I was running for the nation, and even on my long jump, I think you know, I gave it my best, and then on the last jump, I was not jumping for myself anymore. I think it was jumping for the nation, and apparently you jump very far if you jump for the nation. It's a big nation. Yeah, it's a big nation. I think you have an advantage when you're jumping for so many people. And I think, the only difference between me and the other athletes, because we had actually, a good talk with other athletes, they were jumping to make sure that they better their performance. But for me, it was jumping for SA. So just to answer your question, I think in Rio, it was Ntando Mahlangu, but coming in this one, it was me jumping for the nation. And just to answer on Paris, I think you look at the team; it's quite strong. Just seeing the youngsters coming through, I think that's very nice to see the youngsters. And I have to say this, one of the youngsters, which I asked after, I'll name her name, Simone. I think she ended very low in an event, but then after her event, I went to her and asked her how she feels. And she quite, answered me in a way that I've never had a youngster answer. And, Simone said to me, she's so happy that the person that got the gold in that event broke the world record. And she's so happy that she was there to experience the experience with her. It made me think about a lot of things in life. It's not only about the gold medal. It's not about breaking world records. It's bigger than that. So I'm happy that I realized that, going into the long jump and going into the 200, I was doing it for the nation. And I'm so proud to come back home with 2 gold medals and 1 world record. Would have loved to give you guys another world record in the 200. But, we take it as it is, and we are grateful for what we got, and I'm grateful. And I think my coaches will be very proud of me and the team that's been supporting me, since I was very young. So, yeah, that's how I'd answer that question.
Thank you, athletes and coaches. I think you've shared with us what it means to be a champion, and we will always support you and be behind you as the nation. Thank you so much. I think we've come to the end, and thank you so much for coming out to support. Okay.
In Afrikaans.
And Renee Afrikaans and Dando is in the back. Dando, be ready for that one.
Oh, we're both Afrikaans. Also, so he can do a lot of languages because he speaks 4, if I have it correctly. Sure, if I need to speak another language now, I think you guys won't understand. So, baie dankie vir die media, vir elkeen van julle wat ons stories luister. En soos Netando sê, dit is nie oor die medalje nie, dit is oor die storie en wat jy daar gebring het. En dit is nie net altyd daai. Dit is die challenges wat jy deurgemaak het, wat jy gemaak het wie jy is om deel te kan neem en om elkeen te eer vir wat hulle gedoen het. In Tokyo is vir my belangrik as atleet. Soos hulle daai United by Emotions was die slagspreuk van Tokyo en dit vang nogals al so mooi vas om regtig te weet waardeur elke liewe atleet gegaan het. Deel van die span was nogals iets wat aantasbaar was in my lewe en het 'n rol gespeel. Wil jy graag die storie oor die medalje ook? Yes. So in Rio het ek 'n silwer medalje ontvang en in 5 jaar was nogals 'n moeilike maar groeiproses. En vir my was die belangrikste nadat ek COVID gehad het en menige struikelblokke gehad het om regtig saam met God die spele aan te pak en saam met hom te hardloop en baie van die foto's hulle sê wat die hart van vol is loop die mond van oor het ek verskriklik baie emosies ontvang maar dit is regtig omdat ek soveel joy ervaar het, soveel vreugde in my hart toe ek gehardloop het in al my events en nie net toe ek goud gewen het nie. Toe ek 40 gekom het, ekskuus môre weer daai fout. Toe ek 4 gekom het en ook nie die final gemaak het nie, het ek in al 3 daai events bitter baie tevredenheid in my hart gehad het en vrede gehad ook. En dit was elke keer op die foto's gesien dat ek geglimlag het, want as jy weet hoekom jy iets regtig doen, dan kom dit uit jou uit. En dan is ek vrek trots op elkeen van julle wat daar sit. En ek wil julle elkeen eer vir wat julle gedoen het vir Suid-Afrika. En soos ek genoem het, Afrika is, as ons saam staan, is ons baie sterker. En dit is 'n groot eer vir my om saam met julle groen en goud aan te trek en by die spele ons land te kan verteenwoordig. En die mense wat hier ook is, ons familie en die mense wat aan ons glo om julle trots te maak, is 'n groot eer.
nguMahlangu, ngubongela uNkosi, ngumbhobholo ngolanga, ngumdlaza abanye, wadlaza abanye ziyajabajaba. I usually don't do interviews in Ndebele. I don't actually know what to say. Ngijabulile cool. Magama akekho. But abantu bekhethu ngicabanga ukuthi bengigijimela bona abantu bekhaya. Yes. Give abantu bengigijimela abantu bekhaya. Ngiyathokoza ukuthi ningisupport as abantu beSindebele ngisazongijabulisa. I'm getting a bit emotional now, but it actually tells how much it means for me to run for the people of the people that have been supporting me, my family and the Ndebele people. I'm so proud, man, to represent the country and to represent my people. I'm not a person that usually gets emotional, but I'm not gonna hide this one. I think I'll embrace this moment until the day I grow old. Thank you.
I think we would be acting and not really having Ubuntu if we don't ask the mother of Ntando to please come and just share with us how she feels about her son. Please. Yeah, no, you ngakhuluma la ngisiNdebele.
Hello, Chani. Akukho kuningi engingakutsho phandle nje kokuthi ngijabulile khulu, anginawo amagama. Angazi ukuthi ngithini, azange ngikholwe nangimbona ku-TV ngibukele like bengizisola khulu ngoba benginento leyo ukuthi nakasesemncane nangiceda ukumthola ngaba nento leyo ukuthi izimo mara why mina mara nasengimbona ishaqala injabulo manje ngijabulile khulu. Futhi nginamahloni ukuthi why bengisho njalo mara nje sengithi ngiyi-proud mom, mara ngiyathokoza khulu, ngithokoza uzimo ngalokhu ngesipho esingaka ngiphe sona. Ngiyathokoza nesupport yabantu bekhaya, woke umuntu, abantu afunda nabo, abantu ahlala nabo ePitori, imponza, woke umuntu ngiyathokoza nje anginakho kuningi.
Thank you, Mama, and siyabonga. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It has been a wonderful welcoming. Thank you to everyone who came out. Thank you to the ministry, our first vice, Moki, everyone. Staff from Saskok, thank you. Please have a fantastic afternoon. Thank you.
Yes, guys.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
You guys will still have interviews, so you might as well.
To the media, if they would like to speak to the athletes one-on-one, you have time.
Yes, we fly at 16:30 this afternoon. We're going home.
So you don't have much time. All the best.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you for blessing us.
Hey!